One winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away.
Prince has this enchantress come to his castle, and he throws her out, and because she's this enchantress, she turns him into a beast and all the objects in his castle. And one day, an old man comes to his house looking for shelter from the forest, and he locks him up, and the man's daughter comes to the forest.
Comes to a castle to save her father, and she ends up being forced to stay with the beast, and sooner or later they fell in love with each other and happily ever after.
There's a lot riding on it, there's a lot of expectation. People know the show, they know the story. They're ready to be entertained, so we're trying real hard to meet that expectation.
I think it's going to be incredible. It's going to be so huge. We're going to have so many people there, and it's just going to be awesome. I think it's going to just skyrocket. It's going to be great.
I just love the show, and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, this is my first year in advanced drama, and it's just a great show to start off with. So I'm just absolutely in love with it.
For 2 inches, and it's a pouch the rest of the way.
Yeah.
That would be good. If you can just get it stuffed back in.
Yeah.
So let's say we're only going to have, the drawer is going to be 2 inches. It'll be cardboard, hopefully.
So we have about four helpers that are adults from the Fine Arts Department, and they're helping with the design and construction, trying to help us solve some of the creative problems that we're trying to tackle.
Arches that we're going to do for a couple of the scenes. We're going to have kind of a grayish cream color that's imitating the color of mortar or marble, and the fluting is going to be a darker gray. That way it gives it more of a two-dimensional effect, or the effect of actually having carving in it.
Yeah. Then I could get the kids painting the base coat so that we're ready for the detail soon, real soon.
Yeah, what I can do, I can actually make up a little chart.
Like, far in the future, I want to be a drama teacher, and there's going to be a lot of teaching people what I'm being taught right now when I do that.
To know is, how many knives, forks, and spoons do you have?
That we have, it's like 4 of each.
4 of each, okay. And 1 spatula. I saw the list, but there aren't any numbers, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I'll give you a new cast list so you can see how many names are under each section.
This is the beast, except we don't have a beast yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a mold of his jaw in here so that we can build up his lips and put fangs on it. And then we're going to come around his nose like this so that we can build that up and build his cheeks up to make him look more like a beast. The concerns are we've never done it before, so I'm going to make it in 2 pieces. And the concern is how to make the lower jaw stick, but so they can still open it and do the singing as we go along.
Coming into it, wasn't quite sure what I was getting myself into, but it's pretty clear now.
How's that feel? Good. Belt out some things. Real big.
No pain could be cheaper. No life could be cheaper. No point anymore if I can't love her. No.
It has an elastic headband here that fits on the head to keep it from slipping. Well, I think it means a lot to the high school students to when they give these plays. It's a lot of work, and they give a lot of themselves, and I think they need whatever support they can get.
He fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a beast?
Well, I'm the musical director, rehearsal accompanist, and I'm ending up doing some keyboard here in the pit. I coach all the vocal solos. I'm responsible for all the music. So it is a licensed show. We have to get permission to do it. We have to pay rental and royalties. We have to pay for the orchestration. You have to have an official legal license in order to be given the rights to do the show. This show has many challenges, the challenges of the different pieces of the puzzle to put together, the costuming, musical cues. It's a very challenging show to sing.
Bread and roast to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Belle.
Good morning, monsieur.
And where are you off to?
The bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful story about a beanstalk and an ogre.
That's nice. Marie, the baguette, hurry up.
Look, there she goes, that girl is strange, no question.
Okay, stop. Let's get that last little section. You all fell asleep.
We all forgot.
I'm Belle. It's very cool. I'm very honored to play the part. It is a little difficult because I'm really not that type of girl. I really don't go out looking for love, but it's interesting to see my acting partner kissing his girlfriend and then kind of looking at him like, well, you have to kiss me now, but okay. The hardest part is not the acting, the hardest part is not the singing. It's the stuff that goes on behind the performance that's the hardest to deal with. The hardest part really is the criticism coming from everyone because, you know, everyone has an opinion and everyone has a say, and when you feel like you're doing something right or wrong, you'll hear it. It's a really weird feeling when you put it on, and it's really great for your character, and I like to just walk around in it for a little while, and it gets me to learn how to walk.
Here's where she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3.
It's about time you got your head out of these books and paid attention to more important things.
Hint, hint. Like you?
Exactly. The whole town's talking about it. It's not right for a woman to read. Soon she starts getting ideas and thinking.
Gaston, you are positively primeval.
Why, thank you, Belle. What'd you say you and me take a walk over to the tavern and take a look at my trophies?
What do you say we don't?
Come on, Belle. I think I know how you feel about me.
You can't even imagine.
No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. My, what a guy, that Gaston. 5 barrows, 12 hit-hits. Gaston is the best, and the rest is all drips. I use antlers in all of my decorating. My, what a guy.
My aunt owns a costume shop in Chicago, and so if I ever really needed a job, I could use my skill to work for her. And if I decided to go in the theater, I could sew then too. So we have so much going on. Lots of shows, it's just like a costume show, or it's just like an acting show or a set show, and this one has everything. So.
How would you like to wear one of my gowns? See what I've got in my drawers. Yes. I used that the night I performed at the Royal Opera. The king himself was there.
Mama, I have a funny feeling inside. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it makes me feel kind of bubbly.
All right, Chip, what is it? There's a girl in the castle.
Bless my soul, wouldn't that be lovely?
No, but there is. I saw her.
Now, Chip, I'll not have you making up wild stories, getting everyone's hopes up for no reason.
I love my part. I think he's a great character. He's one that pretty much everyone remembers from B.O., I guess, and he's never depressed, and his optimism keeps him going throughout this whole ordeal of him turning into a candlestick. I love the audience. That's what I keep going back to dramas, because the applause is very addictive, because you just see everyone just clapping. It's a great sound.
Don't with Mrs. Potts, the girl, she is gone. I swear, my eyes never left the... Oh. Enchanté, mademoiselle. This is Lumiere. Stop! Perhaps you would like to see the gardens or the library?
You have a library?
Oh, with books?
Oh, yes, scans of books, mountains of books, forests of books, cascades, cloudbursts, swamps of books.
Freshman year, I told Miss Warren that I never wanted to go on stage, and she made me go on stage. So I made a deal with her. That was the last time I was going on stage for a major role. And ever since then, I've taken over the shifting crew, and I've taken over pretty much the construction crew. So it's actually really stressful. I take a lot of pride in my sets, and when I see somebody messing around on it, the first thing that comes to my mind, they might break something, and if somebody breaks something and I don't know about it, somebody can get hurt. So my stress level is about up to here right now.
No! Pull me up! Pull me up! I beg you!
We have begun the countdown. This is just our first full, what I term a stumble through. First time we've actually been from beginning to end through the show, so we're learning a lot today. We have dress rehearsals Monday night and Wednesday night, and then the show opens Thursday, so we're just about there.
Okay shape. We have a lot to work on, but with people getting together and rehearsing together, I'm sure that it'll come together.
Oh, the music, it's enchanting, it's fun, it's ghastly difficult. There's a lot of song in this piece. It's a wonderful blend of magic. It's some recognizable singable solos and some other incidental music that's giving us quite a challenge. I think kids doing art is just about as good as it gets. To see the vast amount of talent on this stage that is produced by these wonderful kids, where else would they want to be?